Hey everyone, Mark the Movie Man here. Welcome to the Final Cut. Yes, we are looking at another shorty today. We're popping the top on the short film Thursdays special. It is a comedy brought to us by director Rob Levinson, giving us the story of Benny, who in 2 weeks has to marry a woman he's been promised to. Yes, that's right. Everybody's planning on him marrying this one woman, but he's got a conflict of emotions going on because he's highly attracted to a woman named Jessie, who shows up at the deli he and his friends hang out at a lot, and she shows up every Thursday. And so we see how Benny gets various pieces of advice from his friends and other folks at the deli as he tries to navigate his feelings and seeing if he can maybe explore some of them before he gets hitched. Thursday's special was a lot of fun. I wasn't quite sure how this was going to play out. It is a Jewish themed comedy, and yeah, it handles everything very well as far as the humor. There's nothing in here offensive. This is just a group of individuals, of friends, and it felt like a group of friends. It kind of had that Clerks vibe to it. Not like a full-on Clerks remake or anything, but it does have a little bit of that spirit in there as far as the banter between the different characters and just the situations in here. So I liked that. I liked that it was kept light and upbeat, and the variety of characters that Benny has around him are great. There's Seth, who plays by Dustin Tuber, who is a guy who bends the rules, possibly breaks a few, but usually he's bending the rules. He's a little bit of the rebel, in their circle. And then you have Johnny, who works at the deli, played by Samson Azilik. He was hilarious in here, and his perspective on things was just advice like, you're like, no, dude, Benny, don't, right? Benny is played by Brandon Botsford, and I thought Benny was great in here. He really, conveyed, he's kind of this guy who's seems a little bit shy or whatnot, not quite sure what to do. He's a little bit straight and narrow guy, but yeah, he's just really conflicted here. Rob Levinson even shows up in front of the camera as Uncle Judd. They put in their 2 cents with Benny and what he's got coming up in his life. And Jessie is played wonderfully by Mariah Ventura. I really enjoyed her performance there. She doesn't have a lot of dialogue or whatnot, but what she is able to emote and such just from her presence and her acting physically, you really feel the emotions there as well, and get her personality coming through. So yeah, this whole talented cast do very well. It's got a high production value. It takes this weird turn where there's this party of, it looks like a traditional party, and then it's mixed in with some spicy scenes, and it gets a little psychedelic as well. And then we get to the end, and I think the end, I didn't have a problem with the ending, but I'm still trying to wrap my head around exactly what the meaning of the ending was, and I may have missed a little tidbit or whatever that may have tipped you off of what actually is going on, that puts the whole film that you see up until that point in a different context, and not a bad context by any means, and it gave you some food for thought. But I was trying to kind of figure out and wrap my head exactly what it meant. And I'm still kind of chewing on it. And I don't want to spoil it for anyone, but let me tell you, it was an unexpected ending, and not in a bad way, just an interesting choice. So there you have it, folks. Thursday's special. I enjoyed it overall. It's a solid short comedy where a lot of the jokes land with some talented folks having a lot of fun. A great energy to it as well. So thank you so much. If you do happen to catch this short, please leave your constructive comments down below. Love to hear your thoughts. Like, subscribe, bells and whistles and all that here. We are so close to getting over 3,000 subscribers or more before the end of 2024. Can only do that with your help. I appreciate the watch, and until next time, remember, keep that ticket stub.